What are you doing?
I am going to try to mix this up without letting any of this water fall off the edge.
Well, pull it from the inside.
Pull from the inside. Like this?
Yeah. Knock the ridges down into the water all the way around.
I see. Can I have the 4-inch or 5-inch?
It's so hard to judge how much water to put in. We should, do it by the count, but we don't.
Sure. I didn't want to build this too tall because the last time I did that, it sprung 3 leaks and I was worried about it getting the floor wet.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, that looks good.
Still, I think a little drier than we want it for Structilite, right?
Yeah, but we're packing a hole.
Okay.
And I just assumed it didn't end up all over the wall.
Sure.
I think. That's what I'm going to say. Put a small 1-inch margin file in your back pocket.
Oh, okay.
That's good. All right.
So this has been primed with that that glue. What do you call that?
A bonding agent?
Bonding agent. And then I gave it a pretty heavy spray with the water bottle. But because of how dry everything is, I mean the surface looks damp now, but it was soaked a few minutes ago.
Sure.
So the house is very dry.
I don't think I'm going to be capable of filling that void.
Oh no?
No.
Okay.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to perch some of this up there.
You think it's going to...
I just can't push it in.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just scraping and perching.
Yes.
And that's, if this works, then filling what's left is going to be simple.
Okay, I see.
But I don't know when that's going to be. I have a sense that it's not going to be today.
Yeah. I'm seeing the same thing. I was able to fill it, but it's already slumped so that it's not touching the beam.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little bit more laugh right there.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah, not complaining
Yeah.
at all.
Now I could have gotten some metal lath up there, but you know, nothing to attach it to. I would have to spring it in,
Yeah.
and with the beam up top, I didn't necessarily want to put a bunch of scratches in it because some of that is going to be exposed.
Sure, I think you're absolutely right. So, you gaining it all?
Yeah.
Look at you go. That's going to be super.
Some of it's just falling right into the back.
Sure.
pushed it right back.
All right, so taking that big nasty gap at the top of that wall and have filled it with some Structolite and held that Structolite back so that tomorrow we can put in a gauged plaster on the surface and it will all come out pretty and smooth like that patch right there. Can't wait. All right, so little teeny mix of veneer plaster, and I'm going to start the process of touching up some of the base coat material that we put on this wall segment. This looks pretty good. I don't know what tool I'm going to use. I think this knife. I think. Alright, so over to the wall. Swinging and sliding. Can you see anything? Doesn't look like much. Oh. Alright. I think I'll take the mop to that. a spot. This area right here, I can just put a little bit on the surface, fill a bunch of cracks, take a look at that. Yeah, it's there. There's a bunch of, we'll call them spider cracks, that are in that area. Let's make sure that the bonding agent's fresh. I see it. Because as much as I'm going to get, I'm not going to get much plaster in that joint. I'll get a little. That'll have to be enough. It should be fine. Should be fine. Let's, excuse me. Shoot a little bit of stuff in there. I'm gonna probably be right nearby. See what I'm doing? I'm trying to force it into the cracks. If I can get something that's sticking between these broken pieces, it's not going to make them whole, but it'll make them so they don't move too much. That will make life a little bit better. It might, have them hang on till the next time the wall needs to be treated. Kind of a bit of a gap between the plaster and this beam casing. Do a little filling there, that's nice. I don't care too much about the surface that I'm leaving with this because I'm going to go over it with a wet mop. And that's going to make its own surface. Who knows what kind. Hopefully the good kind, right? There we go. All right, now this crack. I'm going to have to get in your way. That's a mess. Oh, it's all loose. I got it. This will tighten it up. It'll be great. All right, so so I'll wet mop that in a minute or two. I'm going to go back to this other one that I started on. And just up there. The rest of this is as good as it's ever going to get.
not so good there.
All right, loving it. Go do something else.